For millions of Americans, the morning begins with a familiar face, calm, trustworthy, steady. Craig Melvin greets viewers with warmth and clarity, offering reassurance in a world that often feels uncertain. He is polished, composed, and endlessly professional, but behind the bright studio lights and practiced smile lies a quieter story, one rarely discussed and even more rarely understood. This is not a story about fame. It is a story about the cost of carrying it. Craig Melvin didn't arrive at the anchor desk by accident. His journey was built on decades of discipline, long nights, missed weekends, and relentless standards. Journalism, especially morning news, is not just a job. It is a lifestyle that demands presence before the sun rises and composure no matter what storms rage behind the scenes. While viewers sip their coffee, Craig has already been awake for hours. While the nation wakes up, he has already lived half a day. And at home, someone else lives with that rhythm too. Lindsay Charniak, an accomplished journalist in her own right, understands the grind better than most. She knows what it means to chase stories, to live by deadlines, to sacrifice personal moments for professional integrity. But understanding doesn't erase the emotional toll. It simply means you carry it more quietly. There are mornings when Craig leaves before the house stirs, evenings when exhaustion replaces conversation, holidays interrupted by breaking news. These are not complaints, they are realities. And over time, even the strongest partnerships feel the weight of them. For viewers in their 60s, this rhythm feels familiar. You remember early commutes, long hours, choosing responsibility over rest. You remember building a life while quietly setting pieces of yourself aside. Watching Craig each morning may feel comforting, but it also mirrors a chapter you lived yourself. What the camera never shows is the pause before he steps on set, the breath he takes, the moment he centers himself, not just as a journalist, but as a husband and father, carrying private worries into a very public space. Because life doesn't pause for airtime. Like every family, Craig and Lindsay have faced seasons of uncertainty, aging parents, the pressure of raising children in a world that moves too fast, the constant balancing act between being present at home and dependable to millions of viewers. These pressures don't announce themselves, but they accumulate. And yet, every morning, Craig shows up. That consistency is not effortless, it is earned. There are days when Lindsay carries more at home, so Craig can carry more on air. Other days, he does the same for her. This quiet partnership, built on respect rather than spotlight, is what sustains them. Not grand gestures, but shared understanding. Not perfection, but patience. In many ways, their story reflects a truth older audiences know well. Success is rarely loud in real life. It is steady, it is unseen, it is choosing commitment again and again, even when applause fades. The unseen cost of morning news stardom is not scandal or spectacle. It is fatigue. It is emotional restraint. It is the discipline of showing up when you would rather slow down. And yet, there is dignity in that sacrifice. Craig Melvin represents a generation of professionals who believe in responsibility to their craft, to their families, and to the audience that trusts them. That belief resonates deeply with viewers who spent their own lives doing the same. This is why he feels familiar, why he feels safe, why even without knowing the details of his life, audiences sense his authenticity. Because authenticity isn't scripted. Behind every smooth broadcast is a life lived in careful balance. Behind every calm delivery is a man who understands that leadership often means carrying weight quietly, and behind him stands Lindsay, steady, grounded, and equal in strength. As the years move forward and the pace of life changes, stories like theirs remind us of something important. Success is not measured only by titles or airtime. It is measured by resilience, partnership, and the grace to keep going.
So tomorrow morning, when Craig Melvin looks into the camera once again, remember this: you are not just watching the news, you are witnessing the result of decades of discipline, sacrifice, and shared commitment. And for those who recognize that journey, it feels like home. If you'd like alternate titles, a softer or more dramatic version, or a follow-up script centered on Linzu's perspective, I can craft that next.